What's going on, y'all? It's the Kid J Nolan here. Now, as we all know, Megan Thee Stallion now has her album Traumazine out now. It sold around 66,000 copies the first week and debuted at number 4 on the Billboard charts. Now she's doubling back on her lawsuit with 1501 and says that she wants $1 million in damages. So according to Rolling Stone, Megan is requesting that a Texas judge rule that her LP Traumazine is the final obligation to satisfy her deal with 1501 and should free her from her tumultuous relationship with the label. Meg has upped her demands in her lawsuit against 1501. Like I previously said, she's seeking $1 million in damages. And the reason why she wants it is because she believes that the label was doing their best efforts to derail her career and take advantage of her. Now, 1501 is still standing their grounds on their own lawsuit against Megan, claiming that they're owed millions of dollars as part of their 2018 contract, where 1501 agreed to recoup 30% of her touring and merchandising profits. 1501 is still also pushing back, saying that the Something for the Hotties project should not be counted as an album as well. Now, I really do hope that this thing works out in Megan Thee Stallion's favor. I really hate to see any artist stuck on a label that they don't want to work with, especially in a situation like hers where she's now creating all of her music 100% independent of that label. None of the people she's working with are being brought to the table because of 1501. All of her moves are being advised by her own accord and whatever input that Roc Nation is giving her, or any partnerships or endorsements that Roc Nation is brokering on her behalf. So 1501 at this point is not bringing anything to the table. They're just trying to cash in off all of her success. Now, I do understand that she signed a contract with them at an early stage in her career. However, I do believe that at the bare minimum, she should have been able to buy herself out of this contract by now, especially with all the money she's making. Crawford is just not open to bargaining with her. He feels like he wants to just honor the contract. And let's be honest, she is the only successful artist on that label. Erica Banks is doing her own thing. It does not seem like Erica Banks is even shouting out the label anymore. She's just doing her own thing as the flow queen. So we'll see how long it takes before she even distances herself from 1501, because to truth be told, they're not really a record label. They're a company that was started by a professional pro baseball player. He has no music business experience. He said it himself in interviews that he doesn't know music. He signed, like 10 to 20 artists from the Houston area that knew how to rap, and basically said, if anyone out of this group goes, we all get to go up. Now, as much as I like to support people going back to their hometowns and giving out opportunities, it is also a bit of a predatory situation, because now you're locking people in at a very early stage in their career where they don't have the means or the resources to do things themselves, but you're basically putting them in position to do it themselves. And if they happen to take off, you get to latch yourself on for the long term because you got them on paperwork at such an early stage. I don't want to give you guys a lecture, because I feel like I've told you on so many numerous occasions why more artists need to be educated about the music business, why you should be hesitant on signing a contract with anybody if you don't fully understand what you're reading, or if you don't have the proper legal representation to guide you through the situation. But I'm just going to hold off there, and I'm going to say, run Megan her million, let her go. Y'all don't want to work with her. Y'all don't want her to succeed because you keep trying to halt all of her biggest moves. So at some point, you got to let this thing go. Unless y'all want to just keep fighting in court for the next 5 years, if you really don't have nothing else better going on with yourself, that's fine too. But I think at the end of the day, it's going to rule in Megan's favor. Even if Something for the Hotties is not counted as an album towards her obligation, I mean, her last couple albums ain't been all that great, so she could just make another one and get released. So they keep fighting it, but the inevitable is coming, that she's going to fulfill her obligation with this label and move on with her life. Might as well just cut ties. And in the famous words of Jay-Z, niggas saying they made Hove. Okay, so make another Hove. But yeah, man, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Make sure that you like and share this video. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell for all post notifications so that you get all updates as soon as they go out. And I will see you guys on the next one, all right? Much love and respect, y'all. Peace.